Welcome to the Xeophobic 73 channel, and today I'm comparing both the PlayStation Aim controller with the PlayStation Move controller on the current update version of House of the Dead Remake for the PS4. If you want to see how the comparison came about and how it's going to go, watch this video right now. Right folks, yes, so what we need first, we firstly need our PlayStation Move controller, and we need our PlayStation Aim controller. And yes, once we have those, we basically now, cosmetically, the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 are neon identical in design. There might be a few tweaks, but they operationally work the same. And the PlayStation Move. So comparison and versus. Let's see how this is going to go now. So as we begin gunplay, what you're going to find for the first time is that you'll find the sensitivity maybe just at default. So you can always nip into the game settings and mess around with sensitivity and motion controls just to get them a little bit more refined. Just according to not only your lighting that the PlayStation camera picks up, but just your positioning with reference to natural light as well. So do mess around with those a little bit. You'll find that going from into the draw distance to get those exact shots when you're trying to get the casualties, you'll find that when you're using the PlayStation Move, it is tricky. With that being said, now obviously when the technology was originally released, which is way back during the PS3 area of 2009, I don't think they envisaged for them to be used with the use of a future camera or future technology. So essentially the infrared technology has obviously changed over the years, and obviously what the developers are doing is that I think they're trying to squeeze so much tech and future-proof at the same time that there are going to be limitations, obviously, but I think the developers have done a pretty good damn job of trying to take something that wasn't designed at the time and bringing it into commonplace. So yeah, it does a job. It's not going to be as responsive as people would like. Certainly not going to be something that can be compared to the likes of the Oculus Rift and things like that, but yeah, not a bad job at all. You'll find that when you're using your Move, as you can see, just see the shot there of the zombie on the bridge there. Now it's really hard sometimes to get those shots in minute pixel form. You might think you've actually hit it, and you know the game obviously doesn't give you that hit. So I did find that the barrels, which I've never been able to shoot before with a standard PS4 gamepad, can actually be achieved now with the Move, which is a step in the right direction. As I said, in preparation for this video, I'd actually done a live stream of this before, and what actually happened the night before recording, I must have accidentally knocked out the PS4 camera. So when I actually went to stream this, didn't check, and the aim wouldn't work. So even despite the views being relatively good on the video, it was a live stream at the end of the day, I actually couldn't complete it and do the job that I actually wanted to. So hence this is why this has now been an upload. So I've taken a second attempt at doing this on the fly. So once you've paired and adjusted both your Aim and your Move controller, you'll find that you can switch between two devices on the go. You don't have to pause and recalibrate. You'll see, as in this shot now, I've just basically switched from the Move to the Aim simultaneously. You'll see straight away that even though yes the gun itself has been recalibrated pre the video, it's a lot more counterintuitive, but sometimes needs just must. So we'll just accurate. That's the word I'm looking for. The accuracy is around 75% more responsive. You can actually go ahead and actually say, yeah, I'll go on fire for saying this. Yeah, it is 100% more responsive than the Move, and I guess that just must be not only in the ergonomics of the device, so the way it feels, the way it handles, the way you can actually grip. It's counterweighted an awful lot better as well, so there's going to be less strain and less repetitious arm strain, I would say personally. So you haven't got to have both arms in a different position. One's on the butt and one is on the forward grip. I find this a lot more suitable for my gunplay, certainly, absolutely. In my case, I do find that it's a lot more comfortable. I find it's a lot more accurate. It can cope with the draw distance, so if you're trying to get headshots and shoulder shots from limbs in the draw distance, it certainly get those better. And I did find hitting those axe and machetes an awful lot easier than when I was using the Move. Still find those dogs typical hard to get unless they're up close. Typically 3 to 5 shots takes them down. You see there's a chainsaw guy going to come out of this room just about now. There he is, straight to about 3 or 4 belly shots, and he's down. I actually made a complete ass of that. Unfortunately, the casualty did meet a demise by my awful eyesight, but definitely the aim is working 100% better than the Move. So at this stage now, you can probably guess what I'm favoured to, what I privilege to the software. I think the result is unanimous, or will be unanimous anyway. We're just going to run into the very last encounter with the boss in just a second, and I will give then my final verdict. Couple of barrels coming up here in a minute, always tricky. I think I did catch that one. I never catch the barrels before they drop, but on that occasion I actually did, which is testament to the better. Again, another casualty, shot in the ball bag. Sorry about that, dude. I did again. The barrels, the foreground interactive objects that could be shot to get the tokens and power-ups and lives, etc., are easier to get. I just don't know they're there. I forget they're there. Both barrels missed again, I think. At least these guys were easier to get anyway. And I always think these look like cats for some reason. Maybe they are, or wolves. There you go, down. Missed a huge opportunity to get some of those vases there now. Missed them again. Vases, vases, pots, what have you. We're just coming up to the final boss there now, which was easier. I've done this level a couple of times with the Move and with the aim, and again the aim is just so much easier to pinpoint those weak points. So first of the bosses, as you can see the health meter at the top, and it's not too long at all before I can just pinpoint most of those hits, have them down to a decent level without incurring. I think 1 life was lost there now. Couple of headshots in tow and bag, and then a couple of upper arm shots, and he's down.
Well folks, that was my analysis and my personal opinion of House of the Dead Remake on the PS4 using a classic Move controller. That's basically my comparison. I think this one works a hell of a lot better. That's it folks, that is the video in its entirety. So that's it folks, thanks very much for watching, thanks for watching the video. If you like what you see, please consider following and subscribing to the channel. I do very similar types of content. I do gaming uploads, I do tutorials with a PS4 and a few other bits and pieces, all gaming related. So welcome to the Zero Public Content channel, folks, and I look forward to seeing you